Emma, my back is killing me. Can you help?
Yep, been doing some research.
Great, it hurts right here.
You need lumbar support. Safa mattresses have advanced spinal zone technology.
I was hoping for a massage.
Safa is a better solution, Dan. Their mattresses have the chiropractic seal of approval, according to my research.
How about a Safa and a massage?
Get $200 off your purchase of $1,000 or more at safa.com/200.
Welcome to Influencer Confidential by Sidewalker Daily. My name is Nina Zeta and I will be your host. I love working with brands and influencers on all things business strategy. Are you ready to learn what it takes to work in this influencer industry and see behind the curtain? Well, let's jump in. Hey guys, I'm Nina Zeta with Sidewalker Daily. I want to talk to my influencers and creators out there about 3 tips that can help you increase your rate when you're working with brands. Now, if you're new to our channel, welcome. I work with brands on their influencer marketing campaigns, which is to say I'm the one that pays creators like you to join our different brand clients' influencer marketing initiatives that we're doing throughout the year. Now, one of the things I wanted to kind of share with you guys before we get started is that I'm kind of like your secret weapon, right? I am on the brand side, so I'm able to really share that perspective, but I also work with creators one-on-one and help them, grow their businesses, pitch to brands, whatever their goals are, right? So I'm really like in the middle and I get to see both perspectives. And I think that when it comes to getting paid, it's obviously an art, not a science. And this is for everyone, right? I think people always want a formula. People want something that's really, really specific, but there is no one size fits all, especially when it comes to negotiating. People are all different in their negotiating styles and how they, present themselves, how they value themselves, and the confidence. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk about the confidence and the mindset some of my creator clients have versus others. Like I'll have a client with literally less than 1,000 followers, but her headspace is a lot more of like, okay, this is what you need to pay me. Whereas maybe I have someone that's like, a lot bigger and has more followers, but isn't in the right mindset. And when it comes to negotiating and charging. So the first tip is your exclusivity. This really comes down to your non-compete and your length, right? So if you're a creator and the brand is like, I don't want you to work with anyone else, let's just say, for 6 months, that is a crazy request. And that would probably need you to charge way more, because the way you should be thinking about it is, what is the amount of money that you will lose out in not being able to work with other brands, right? This is going to affect your you as a creator, your livelihood. So if a brand is like really putting in the heavy, full court pressure on exclusivity, they don't want you to work with any of their competitors, you're gonna wanna understand, okay, what's the length of time for that? And especially the longer that length of time, that's really when you can increase your rates. Now, I think industry average is anywhere from 2 weeks to a month. But again, this is case by case. Every influencer will negotiate this differently based on, their needs and their wants. And some of them don't want to necessarily promote a direct competitor, because some creators are like, okay, well, if I'm promoting this brand and then the next week I'm promoting this brand, it confuses my audience. So a lot of influencers just by nature are being exclusive for a small amount of time, but that's really one of the best ways to raise your rate. Now, also when you think about exclusivity, what does that mean in terms of like what type of exclusivity are we talking about? Is it like a category, right? Or is it like a direct competitor? So if a clothing brand reaches out to me, does that mean I can't work with any other clothing brands? Okay, that's a little much, right? And if so, we need to up our rates. But if they're like, no, we just don't want you reaching out to these 5 competitors, and they clearly state who those are, then that's a different ask, right? So think about exclusivity in this way when you guys are coming up with your rates, especially when it comes to length of time. This is the key. This is the clutch, the length of time, right? Because it's stopping you from making money. So you have to be able to make it with that brand. And there are times, especially like in big brand ambassador ships, that the brand is willing to pay that. They're like, we don't want you, working with our direct competitor, so we'll compensate you for that. So something to consider. Now, before I get into my second tip, if you are an influencer or a creator that is actively pitching to brands, or maybe you haven't even started pitching, but you want to start pitching to brands, you want to start getting those paid brand deals, then definitely sign up for my free 3-part training. It's all about how to land paid brand deals. It's like our secret video stash. You can go ahead and binge them. They're not on YouTube. You have to register to get them, and I will leave the link below. It's a really great training, guys. You guys are gonna love it, so definitely register so that you can enjoy those videos. Now, my second piece of advice when it comes to raising your rates and getting more money in your partnership is understanding the deliverables that are being asked of you, right? So the more deliverables, obviously the more you're gonna charge. Now, one thing that I tell a lot of the creators that I work with in my pitching programs is that sometimes you can bundle in discounts. So for example, if a brand comes to you for one post, it's like, okay, maybe you actually charge $1,500 for one post. Let's just say I'm making this up. But then you wanna charge, you wanna create 3 posts for them or 5 posts for them, maybe you add like a little bit of a discount so that you can get them to purchase more, right? These are just like ways that you as a creator can make more money by offering more deliverables, but having like that built-in discount. Now, also the deliverables are important to know, because if a brand is asking like a lot of you, that is going to be how you're going to increase your rate. It all depends a lot on the creative. If the content that you're creating is, okay, something that you could shoot at home or like whatever, I don't know, sometimes I work with beauty creators and they're just like in their bathroom putting on like the makeup. Okay, there's like low production value there, right? Versus if you have to like drive to a faraway mountain and like hike so that you can show the hiking boots on Yellowstone National Park. I mean, this is a lot more production, right? So that's in terms of your deliverable set, understanding the deliverables, but also what's the production time that goes in it. So we can actually make this point, deliverables and production, because if there's more production value, this is how you're going to be able to increase your rate. So it's also understanding what does the brand expect from you in terms of the content, and hopefully the brand provides you with a really good campaign brief so that everyone is on the same page from the very beginning. Now, my third tip that I think can help a lot of creators increase their rates is understanding, are you going to repurpose your content on multiple platforms? So for example, if a brand comes to me and they're like, okay, Nina, we want to work with you on YouTube. I'm like, okay, well, this is my fee to work with me on YouTube. And for me to repurpose my YouTube video on Sidewalker Daily's IGTV, or posting the video, I don't know, somewhere else, maybe it's like within one of my courses or something. These are different ways that you can technically increase your rate, right? Because you're repurposing. Now, depending on how much you want to charge, that's up to you guys, but you can add more depending on where the content is going to be shown. So if it's just on your YouTube, here's the rate. Maybe if it's YouTube and IGTV, this is the rate. YouTube, IGTV, and stories, this is the rate. So this is how you're able to increase incrementally, because you're being able to show that your content is being used in a variety of different platforms. I see this a lot with my TikTokers, right? A TikToker will make TikTok content and then repurpose it on Reels and Shorts on YouTube, and they're able to add a little bit more so that they can increase their rate and make a little bit more money and show the brand, hey, not only are you getting my TikTok, you're gonna get my YouTube Shorts, on YouTube Shorts, so my YouTube audience, and you're gonna get Instagram Reels. So again, another amazing way to increase your rate. Like I said, if you are an influencer or creator that is pitching, join that free training. You're going to love it. It's gonna give you so much clarity, and people are obsessed with it and are seeing results. So definitely register for that. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to rate, review, and subscribe to our show, and visit sidewalkerdaily.com for more resources on all things influencer marketing and social media. Until next time.
Today's customers expect fast, personalized support. Intercom has the tools you need to deliver just that, efficiently, at any scale. Supercharge your team's productivity and make your customers super happy with Intercom. Learn more at intercom.com/support.